Hey guys, Ravens here for the YoYo Gang, of course, and today I'll be starting the new series for the YoYo Gang called Stevums Gaming Korner. This series is basically where I go around talking about the important things that happen in the gaming world, or any how should I do it, like Comic-Con or etc. I just call it SGK for short, even though there's no gaming at Comic-Con, so I don't care. So since E3 happened a couple of weeks ago, I thought it would be pretty exciting, I guess, to begin doing it for here. So, the first thing I would like to talk about would be the first day that happened at E3. So, Bethesda. So, this press conference technically was on Sunday, but June 14th, of course, but instead of the 15th, which technically I would say as the first day because everything was there. But since there was really nothing that day, I decided to showcase it on the day for one analysis. This was Bethesda's first E3 press conference that was just riddled with games. These games were Fallout 4, Dishonored 2, Doom, and Fallout Shelter, which is an iOS game, plus a couple of other games that I didn't go through. These were just some of the games that were shown, but many more were ones that I would find pretty interesting. That was Bethesda, guys. Now this would be the Microsoft one. So, first things first, the Microsoft One, the Xbox One, of course, sorry, will support backwards compatibility, which means that the 360 games can now be played on the Xbox One. This update, which will come out later and which will come out in late 2015, will have over 100 games to play when when the update launches. Microsoft will then start giving away older games and franchises like Call of Duty World at War, etc. But those won't be all free that I know about, but some of them will. Okay, these are the games that were founded there. For example, like Halo 5 Guardians, Recore, I don't know what that game is. Fallout 4, Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, Forza Motorsport 6, Dark Souls 3, The Division Beta Mode, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Gigantic, Ion, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Rare Replay, Sea of Thieves, Fable Legends, Gears of War, Ultimate Edition, Gears of War 4, which is just regular. Microsoft then made a showing of their HoloLens, which I guess will go along with what they have to do. But then also they have making a new program called Xbox Game Preview, which is kind of like early access, probably because it kind of is like early access. To finish it off, the Kinect was not mentioned, which makes me feel like it has been abandoned, or they don't have any future plans at the moment. Now guys, time for Sony. The games that were announced during this was The Last Guardian, Star Wars Battlefront, which is everybody's favorite in the year game that they're looking forward to, Horizon Zero Dawn, a new upgrade to Disney Infinity, Hitman, Shenmue 3, Firewatch, Final Fantasy VII HD Remake, Uncharted 4, Thief's End, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and the most important of all, in my opinion, since I can't play Battlefront, would be Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Extra maps and missions have been announced for these games. A few minutes were also spent talking about Sony's cord-cutting television service. The price of hardware was not talked about, which would be if there are sales and stuff, but I don't have no idea what the television service means. And Sony will also be providing backwards compatibility. Now guys, time for EA's, which has like mostly EA Sports stuff and other games too, but sports are the most important. EA's press conference started off with a bang, starting with a teaser of its new Mass Effect game. Many games though were showed and possibly talked about at this press conference. These games were Mass Effect, Andromeda, the new Need for Speed game, Star Wars The Old Republic, Knights of the Fallen Empire Unravel, NBA Live 16, Plants vs Zombies 2 Garden Warfare, Mirror's Edge, Catalyst, Star Wars Battlefront, and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. These were some of the games that were touched up on, but other games were included were their NHL game, their FIFA game, their Madden game, and etc. Now guys, time for the final one that was showed was Ubisoft's press conference. Ubisoft's press conference was one riddled with games, but nothing else really, because they're only game developers. The games that were included were South Park: The Fractured But Whole, For Honor, The Crew Wild Run, Anno 2205, Just Dance 2016, The Division, Rainbow Six Siege, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and Ghost Recon Wildlands. Many more games were probably showcased at the press conference, or those were just the ones that I saw. This was day one, guys, of what happened at E3. Stay tuned for day two, excuse me. But first to end it, I'll show you the teaser trailer of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And here we go, guys. The Assassin's Creed Syndicate trailer. It will start. There we go. Whoops. Sorry, guys.
My name is Marc-Éric Picotet, Creative Director of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and here is your first look at our game.
Yes.
It's reckless, it's clever, the lightest control every criminal enterprise in the system. If they work for us,
so guys, that was the... Now this is the right one, guys.
London, 1868, the center of the industrialized world. Profits see progress while workers never see. Slavery not only comes through irons and chains, but through our very struggle to survive. Time for change. Enough of those who seek only their own gain. We're amidst an industrial revolution. The telegraph, electricity, a change in the way that we live, shaping our future. But it must be the future for everyone. A different revolution rising. Or sucking. A blaze from the ashes of an old brotherhood. We shall rise. Street gangs will be our armies. The slums our fortress. They say this is the modern era. I say it's time for a movement. And we shall lead the way. So, Assassin's Creed Syndicate takes place in London.
Okay, guys, that was Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So I just want to say again, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos in YoYo Gang. Like, favorite, subscribe, and watch some of our other channels like my channel. Thank you and goodbye.